Hi guys, this is Yongshun from the Audiologist. Today we are going to talk about this Momentum headphone, wireless headphone from Sennheiser. So, as you all know, this Momentum series has been already in the market for very long, since the first generation. So this is their third generation of Momentum. So the design itself still quite similar to the previous two generation with the metal bar at the side for the headphone, the ear cup adjustment. Then the ear cup itself can be tilted a little bit to give you the ultimate comfort when you are wearing. So this Momentum 3 headphones, it come with noise cancellation, just like the previous generation Momentum 2. So some improvement over here. Momentum 3 actually utilize Type C charging, and also this Type C allows data transfer. So you can connect this USB Type C to your mobile phone or your laptop, like my MacBook Air, with USB Type C. So you will bypass the DAC and also amplifier in your mobile phone or your MacBook or your PC, and the decoding and amplifying will be done in the Sennheiser Momentum itself. So basically, the signal transfer from the PC or from the phone via Type C and decode and amplify over here. So basically, this one is the mechanism itself is more or less the same as Bluetooth transfer. It's just one is wired, then the other one is wireless. Beside this improvement, right, the other one is this very smart control. So if you fold your headphone like um, this one is turned off, so your headphone is off, and you can just keep inside the case itself. Then when you unfold it, you open it, then this one, the headphone will turn on. So this is a very smart design. When you take this out from the case itself and you open up, then it will turn on and also connect to your phone, which is already paired to this Momentum 3. So the ear cup itself, the size is more or less the same as the previous generation. I find it a little bit slightly thicker as compared to the previous generation, so it gives more comfort as compared to the previous one. Then the headband itself, this time is a very luxury kind of black color. Previous one I remember there is some stitch. The color is different on the stitch itself, but this time is a full black. So basically the build is still very good as the second generation, I would say, with some slight improvement here and there to give the best experience. So this model will come with noise cancellation, but because we are facing circuit breaker in Singapore now, so I do not have a chance to test the ability of this of the active noise cancellation for this Sennheiser Momentum 3. So perhaps that one I can add on maybe after the circuit breaker, when I have the chance to loiter around in noisier environment. So there's another feature for this Momentum 3, which is it is there's a collaboration between Sennheiser and also Tao, the apps. So basically, if you misplace your Momentum 3, right, you can, provided you already paired it in your phone on the Tao apps itself, then you can use the Tao apps and also activate this Sennheiser Momentum 3, so it will vibrate and also create a ringing sound for you to locate your Sennheiser Momentum 3. I think this is a cool feature, especially for those users who are more careless and also always misplace their headphones. So the control is at the side. We can see there is a volume control, plus minus, then there's a play pause in the middle. There's a multi-functional button at the bottom near to the USB Type C. So this one you can use it for pairing and also smart Google Assistant or Siri. Then on top there's a sliding button. This one is for noise cancellation control, and there's a LED light on top. So basically this is all for this Sennheiser Momentum 3 itself in terms of the external and also the feature. For sound wise, right, this Momentum 3, it has a characteristic of the previous Momentum. So bombastic bass, but do note that this bombastic bass doesn't mean it's those not well controlled and just booming around. So the bass is actually deep and well controlled. For bass head, right, this Momentum 3 definitely will have the quantity to and also quality to satisfy your need. Then the mid is transparent, I would say, very clean mid. So when listening to pop, you will get the vocals you want. Then the highs itself, highs is definitely not a problem for Sennheiser. As a long user of Sennheiser, I would say, because Sennheiser always have a very well extended and also smooth treble. So this Sennheiser Momentum 3 does have this characteristic of Sennheiser treble. So a very decent pair, and I'm currently working on the written review now for this pair, and I project it will be online next week. So do stay tuned to my channel, and I shall see you again soon with the written review of this Sennheiser Momentum 3.